Dawn, War, Kingdom, Underneath, Battle for. There's a lot of apes.
Apes. Together. Strong.
Human work.
Human work. Human work.
Human work. This should just be the whole episode.
Yeah.
Just us doing this.
Yes.
I mean, why not? You know?
Yeah.
Why would we not do that?
No. Because it's going to become a planet of apes.
Well, you know, we're not apes.
Nope.
We're
cousins of
Matt.
And Maggie.
And we are
hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky things include Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the shortest name in cinema history.
No,
we also got a new Batman cartoon to talk about. Got some new trailers, of which we didn't really check out, but we will talk about them.
We're aware of them.
And John Malkovich, is going to be in the Fantastic Four. That's a thing that's happening. Hey, because this is the Hopefully Awesome Show, our weekly it's not in the Big Lebowski, weekly podcast where we
that's a different dude.
nerd out about all the geeky things we love. This week's geeky things are all about movies and TV shows and all that kind of fun stuff. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every episode. Get exclusive content. You can also get access to the archives on the Google Drive, if you so please.
Watch some of that sweet,
lots of fun stuff.
Sweet VHS footage.
Oh, yes.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hey, we found that factory that one time.
We did, on accident.
We didn't realize it was that close to home.
Yeah, I was like, hey, we're coming back from Dollywood. What if instead of going left, we go right?
Somebody told us to go this way.
And then we did, and it turned out we went to North Carolina.
Also,
not where we wanted to go.
Bush's Baked Beans Factory.
We did.
That was really weird.
Remember we finally found the highway, and then we had to travel like 5 exits to get to the exit we needed to get to. It was good times. Yes. But hey, none of that matters, Maggie.
No, it doesn't matter.
You know what happened earlier this week?
What happened?
So earlier this week, a little thing known as the Aurora Borealis came down south.
Showed up.
It got its freak on. And my brother Billy, I haven't showed you this. My brother Billy actually took a beautiful picture.
I feel like this is a trick.
It is not a trick.
Watch
of
out,
the
guys.
Aurora Borealis. All right. And so this is the picture he sent. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see a screen.
Or, I mean, do I need to?
No, I could see.
Okay, well, I'll put it back.
I'm not blind.
Here we go. Ready? Look at that. Look how beautiful that is.
Dang it, Billy. I knew it.
Isn't that the best picture of the Aurora Borealis you've ever seen?
That's pretty great. It looks very familiar with the pattern.
I feel like I've
drank out of a cup.
I'm really thirsty. This Aurora is making me thirsty.
It reminds me of a milkshake cup.
A milkshake?
Yeah.
Does it bring all the boys to the yard?
No.
Man, look at it. Just, you know.
I think I've seen a jogging suit with that pattern.
Times when I see this, I truly believe that God exists. Oh, man.
Hey, Jeriana.
It's time for the news.
Good news, everyone.
Hey, all right, everybody. Welcome to the news. What we got of our word?
Eric said, cool t-shirt, guys. Well, thanks. I think he likes our t-shirts.
Nice. Mine is way, like, the neck has gotten way too big on it.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm trying to, like...
He's got, like, this drape collar in the back.
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, just clamp it.
It's a new look.
No, it's terrible. I hate it. Because, like, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Like, draping down the back of my neck.
Yeah.
Like, all the way down to, like, my back. Like, Like, I mean, it's like a V-neck for my
like-
back.
It's like a
V-back.
It's a Lana season 4 shirt.
Oh,
Or 3. Was it
that
3?
was 4.
4, yeah.
When she was
Had the tattoo.
yeah, that was 4. That was 4. Good job.
You got a Lana shirt.
Maggie,
Eric says that pattern was a folder, and he had one in high
a
school.
trapper keeper.
Was it a trapper keeper, Eric?
I love trapper keepers.
Trapper keepers are fun because it's fun to say that name. Trapper keeper.
I was too embarrassed to get like sexy trapper keeper folders. So
Wait.
what?
They made sexy trapper keeper folders.
I mean, kinda like
Cause like
female people. Okay, so like Trish Stratus. All right,
Yeah.
like I'm talking WWE divas.
oh,
right. So I had The Rock,
okay.
but like I wouldn't have even got like Kimberly because I was
Okay.
just embarrassed because I went to a Christian school where sex was
Forbidden.
a sin,
Forbidden
and the only way you deal with
is
it
the true
is to not
forbidden
talk
fruit
about it.
and not do it.
That's right.
Abstinence is key.
That's the only, and you know what? Highest pregnancy rate in the state. Just saying. Just saying. Just
Eric,
saying.
Eric just a super chat for $2.
Hey!
Happy
thank
belated Dia de las Madres, Maggie. Oh, thank you, Eric. He wished me a happy
Aw.
Mother's Day.
you. Hey.
Trapper keeper with the Velcro and all. Oh man,
So good.
yes.
So good. Love those.
Yes.
And like you'd get the folder
Yeah.
and like you'd have the 3-ring binder in there.
Oh goodness.
Man, let me tell you. Nothing I love more than getting a hole punch, 3-ring bind in that bitch. Oh man. Don't even get me started.
I still use my 3-hole punch at school.
You're what?
My 3-hole punch.
Skrill punch. Nailed it.
Your butthole.
Hey, you know what else is a butthole?
The
Via Box Office Mojo's The Numbers and discussing film, we got the top 10 box office for the weekend. That's right, everybody. Number 1 at the box office, new to the box office, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, opened to $56.5 million domestic, $129 million worldwide. The biggest worldwide opening for the entire Apes franchise out of all 9. There's been 9. I forgot
9.
about the Mark Wahlberg one.
oh god.
There's been 10.
Right. Oh god.
There's 5 originals.
It keeps going up.
There's 5 originals, 3 Caesar, Kingdom, and Mark Wahlberg.
Wow.
So yeah, there's been 10. There's been 10. This was the biggest opening
Wow.
worldwide. It was the
Wow.
second largest domestic opening for the
Oh.
franchise.
Was the first one Dawn?
I don't know. I think War.
Whoa.
I didn't look. I'll be honest. I didn't look. But
Okay.
earned $6.6 million in previews, which is the Thursday night screenings, which is the biggest ever for the franchise.
Oh.
So I mean, this is just kicking ass,
yeah, it is.
taking ass
love
and
it.
kicking names.
Okay. I'll take that.
And it has a budget of $160 million, which means it's only $40 million shy of hitting its budget.
Yeah, let's go.
Now, of course, it has to make what $320
yeah.
million to break even. They
To
say,
be a success.
yeah, bunch of bullshit, if you ask me.
Just do the producers.
It's a bowl of shit. Number 2 at the box office, dropping from the number 1 spot, was The Fall Guy, which added an additional $13.7 million, bringing its domestic total to $49.6 million, and its worldwide gross to $102.7 million. Not bad.
Not horrible.
It's definitely underperforming for what they was hoping. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it cost 130 million. Yeah.
So yeah.
For a non-franchise movie, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I feel like they could have made it for cheaper. Like, I
They
don't know what they spent all that money on.
Stunt guys
I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it.
and
I
all the
love it.
trash vehicles,
I loved the movie.
pyrotechnics.
I just don't understand where they spent all the money. I don't think it
Gosling.
was all that. Maybe. Number 3 at the box office, still at the number 3 spot, is Challengers added an additional 4.6 million, bringing its domestic total to 38 million and its worldwide gross to 68.6 million. And number 4, staying in the number 4 slot, was Tarot with $3.4 million.
Don't read another person's cards.
Bringing 12 million total domestic and 20.2 million
Your
worldwide.
heart's on the cards.
You don't believe in the heart of the cards. Duel. Number 5, still at the number 5 slot, was Godzilla X Kong. Ow, I hit my mouth. With $2.5 million, bringing its, what was that? Ape Together Strong?
I went like this, and I went like this.
You kind of look like a cat for saying, like, hang in there. Let's see, 2.5 million, bringing its domestic total to 191.8 million, and its worldwide gross to $550.3 million.
Hang in there.
Nailed it. Number 6, up from the number 7 slot, Unsung Hero added an additional 2.2 million, bringing its domestic total to 16.7 million.
Bless you.
At number 7, up from the number 8 slot, Kung Fu Panda 4 with $2 million, bringing its domestic total to 191 million and worldwide gross to 529.2 million.
Let's go, Poe.
At number 8, dropping from the number 6 slot, is Civil War, adding an additional 1.8 million, bringing its domestic total to 65.2 million and 103 million worldwide. This is the first A24 movie to pass $100 million at the box office. First one out of all the A24 movies to pass 100 million.
Good job. I was hoping it'd stay like up for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too surprised.
Should have came out around, July 4th.
That's when The Purge comes out. Number 9, dropping from the number 2 slot, was Star Wars Episode 1.
Man.
Bringing in 1.5 million, bringing its total to $1.39 billion.
Man, what a run.
And at number 10, dropping from the number 9 slot, was Abigail with 1.1 million, bringing its domestic total to 24.7 million and its worldwide gross to $36.6 million. Maggie, what do you think about this box office this week?
I mean, we got like a lot of like fun sci-fi movies, like Godzilla and Apes. And I am trying so hard, man. I've been stuck home.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
like the box office. Anything stick out to you that's like, whoa, what, huh?
What the flip is Unsung Hero?
That's the Rebecca St. James movie.
You gotta be kidding me! It's still there.
It went up a slot. That's the one, for King and Country. Is it right?
It's
Rebecca St. James and for King and Country,
and sister, right? For some weird
brothers.
Reason. Oh, brothers?
Yeah, it's 2 brothers.
Wait,
it's called Two Brothers.
Wait, Rebecca St. James is a bro?
No, Rebecca St. James has brothers.
Okay,
and the brothers are for King and Country.
Okay,
you said it's about a brother and sister.
Yeah,
it's brothers and a sister.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I wish I didn't know.
I saw a poster leaving the theater. I meant to tell you.
For Unsung Hero?
No.
Oh. For what?
Your eyes are gonna roll so hard when I say those.
I'm excited.
Like, and the poster looked awful. Not another church movie.
What?
I'm not joking. That's what it said.
Wait.
It said not another church movie.
Wait. So is it like? Is it like a church movie making a spoof movie, or is it like a spoof movie of all the bad church movies?
I do not know.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. Either one is going to be. No, I'm looking it up.
Oh, you're looking it up.
Either one is going to be bad.
It's going to be bad.
But one is going to be a lot worse than the other. Okay.
Oh God.
Not another.
It's the gods.
Church movie.
My
God. What? It has a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Of course, that poster looks awful though.
It stars Jimmy Cummings.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know that.
Wait,
person.
Jamie Foxx is in it as God. Mickey Rourke is the devil. Kevin Daniels plays Tyler Ferry. Man, Vivica A. Fox is in it. What is this?
Are they making fun of Tyler Perry movies? Because that's hilarious.
Yeah, obviously, yes.
That's hilarious.
But I mean, is it a Christian movie though? Like that's the thing. You know what I mean? Wow. Here's Jamie Foxx. Hang on, let me turn brightness down. Everybody, get ready for Jamie Foxx
As God.
as God.
Wow. That's a wig.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Here's the synopsis.
Okay.
Oprah Windfall, fretting as her ratings plummet because her talk show and audience needs some new blood, calls on God and demands his help. God and his angels decide there's no better choice to replace her than the hardest working man in the world, Tyler Perry. But when the devil overhears this, he comes up with a fiendish plan of his own to disrupt the whole ordeal, while Taylor Ferry.
Yeah, Taylor Ferry.
Jesus, fucking gross. While Taylor prepares for one of his many jobs that mostly entail helping his dysfunctional but lovable family through their trials and tribulations, God appears and orders him to help Oprah accomplish her mission by writing a movie. By looking at the crazy women in his life, he finds the very substance of the storylines for his screenplay. The film fires hilarious shots at Medea Goes to Jail, The Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Meet the Browns, Why Did I Get Married, and more.
Oh, wow.
A Monty the Dog production, directed by Johnny Mack from Wild 'N Out. And City on a Hill actor James Michael Cummings. City on a Hill. That sounds religious. Kevin Daniels, Vivica A. Fox, Kyle Pratt.
No, not Kyle Pratt.
From Call Me Kat.
Yeah.
Lamorne Morris from New Girl. Tisha Campbell. Jasmine Guy. Academy Award winner. Nominees.
Good night,
Mickey Rourke and the Jamie Foxx. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. So jury's still out. I don't like
Number one.
I don't know if it's a Christian movie or if it's a parody of Christian movies that's not a Christian movie.
It's a Christian movie making fun of Christian movie. Well,
like, is Kirk Cameron in this? Okay, because that tells you everything. If Dean Cain or Kirk Cameron is in this, then we know it's awful.
Or
okay,
what's his face that played Hercules in the TV show?
Oh, yeah,
yeah. I can't think of his name. God,
fuck face.
Yeah,
that was it. Kevin Sorbo.
Believe in God.
Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah. But
the fact of saying fuck face made me remember that it's Kevin Sorbo. I think it says everything we need to know.
Yeah. All
right, Maggie. Hey, next week we got a few movies coming out.
Oh gosh.
We got I Saw the TV Glow, which is rated PG-13, has an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 44% audience score. It's a wide gap there. It is being released in limited release. So keep that in mind. If opens up, that's the Imaginary Friends. John Krasinski.
They ripped off. It's not. Oh, he directed it. I was supposed to say.
Wrote and directed it.
I keep on every
Ryan
time.
Reynolds.
I know.
Is that it?
Every time you say his name.
Same name. Yeah.
For some weird reason, I think of Harold and Purple Crayon, but I know that's not him.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Good God, my shirt is just like I shouldn't have worn this shirt.
You want me to go get you like a clip?
Nah. No. Maybe
that's what they do to the mannequins.
When I do the ad read, you can go get me one.
Okay.
Okay.
So that'll be one.
Just give me the one. Can I have that one?
Yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah, I think I could fit.
No, I mean I think I can do it. Here, Maggie, you talk for a second. Tell us what else is coming out.
Let's see. The Strangers Chapter 1, rated R, no Rotten Tomatoes score yet, as well as If didn't have no Rotten Tomatoes score yet. It looks like you have like no neck.
I look like a priest.
You're the blockbuster priest.
This is awful.
May the rentals be with you.
That's not. That's not. Anyway, If rated PG, no Rotten Tomatoes.
Eat
The Strangers
Golden Grams.
Chapter 1 also comes out rated R. No Rotten Tomatoes yet for that. Remember, that is the first of 3 coming out.
I already read that.
Did you say it was the first of 3?
I mean, Chapter 1 should tell you all.
Does it tell you that there's 2 more?
Is it on the teleprompter? No, it's not.
Yeah, exactly. Because Daddy knows what to say. You know what? It's still bad. I think I made it worse.
Don't call yourself that.
You know what?
You're a butthole.
I'm just gonna leave it.
You're a butthole for calling yourself that.
I think we've made it.
You're a butt. Butthole.
It's fine. It's fine.
But
I feel like I'm choking. Sorry. Okay. We got it. We're good. It's time to play Guess the Weekend Box Office. All right. So each Craig's movie in the top 5 equals 1 point. Each movie in the correct slot equals 1 point. And if you were to get all 5 movies in the correct slot, you would get 5 points. So what that means is, if me and Maggie were to guess Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes at number 1, we would get 1 point for it being in the top 5 and another point for having it in the correct slot. And if we continued that pattern with the other movies, we would get an additional 5 points, meaning you can get a total of 15 points per week. So, let's see how we did. Again, to remind everybody what the top 5 was. At number 1, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Number 2, Fall Guy. Number 3, Challengers. Number 4, Tarot. Number 5, Godzilla X Kong. Let's see what we picked. So.
What? Whoa.
Yep. So I guessed Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes at number 1, Fall Guy at number 2, Challengers at number 3, Godzilla X Kong at number 4, and Tarot at number 5. Maggie guessed Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes at number 1, Fall Guy at number 2, Challengers at number 3, Tarot at number 4, and Godzilla X Kong at number 5.
Am I clairvoyant?
Maggie got all those right again, everybody. Oh, wait, sorry. I really didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. So most of the time I mean to do it.
Wow.
That means Maggie got 15 points this week, everybody. A perfect score. 3rd time this year she's done it.
I'm a clairvoyant.
Maybe. Maybe you are.
Or I read somebody else's cards.
You don't believe in the heart of the cards.
I do.
So, Maggie, that brings our score to Matt's 77 to Maggie's 90. We're only down by 13.
Hey,
it's still anybody's game.
It's still anybody's
game, Maggie.
I could get 0 one week, you know? And you could get 15 that week.
Look at that. Then I'm in the lead.
Yeah.
And who's the sucker now?
Who's the bitch then?
So, now it's time to... No, we're not done. It's time to guess the weekend box office for next week. So, Maggie... let's see. We're still got this on here.
Eric said, I think Maggie watches next week's episode early and comes back in time to predict.
Man, what a waste of time travel that would be.
It is.
Like,
I would be doing so much more.
Yes. If you ever get the chance to time travel, you better get like some lottery numbers or something.
I'm a teacher too. Like I will multitask the crap out of that.
Look at that. Look at that.
All right.
Anyway, Maggie, what do you want to pick as your top 5?
Okay. I'm going to say number 1.
Number 1.
If.
Number
2.
8s. Okay.
Number 3.
Uh-huh.
I want to say The Strangers.
Okay.
Number 4. Fall Guy.
Okay.
Took me a second, sorry. And number 5, I'm going to say Challengers.
All right.
We'll see if that works, Eric. If time travel Maggie pretending she doesn't know the lineup. Oh, gosh. How could I figure this out, you know?
So, I have a confession.
Uh-oh. These are my confessions.
I guess the exact same thing.
Oh, really?
I did. Yeah. If Planet of the Apes, The Strangers, The Fall Guy, and Challengers. But I'm going to change mine. I'm going to put... Scandalous! I'm going to put Challengers at number 4, and The Fall Guy at number 5.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. The Stall Guy 5 is what I have on here. So, hey, you know what? We'll find out next week when we guess the weekend box office. Oh my god. Goddamn. You are delightful. All right. Time for the first story. Hey, everybody, we got a new
crap.
Batman cartoon coming out. That's right.
He's scary.
Yeah, well, Maggie,
He's going to eat people.
hope you're ready to shit your pants because I
Holy
got
crap.
some details for
What
you.
is it? What is it?
This is called Batman the Caped Crusader.
Mm.
And this is everything we know so far. So, Batman the Animated Series creator Bruce Timm is back with a new cartoon about Gotham City's superhero. All of this is from an Entertainment Weekly report that they did earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. Timm and character designer James Tucker say that the number one... Actually, I've got some images to pop up there. There we go. Timm and character designer James Tucker say that the number one priority of Batman Caped Crusader was making sure it wasn't just a repeat of Batman the Animated Series. The best way to do that, they decided, was to make the new show fully a 40s set period piece.
Okay.
So this is going to be what Batman looks like.
Mm.
Inspired by the 1940s noirs,
Noir
inspired by the 1940s noir films and a Batman with limited to no technology, early on we decided there would be no computers, no cell phones, and that changed everything.
That's cool.
In addition to using 40s noir films as a reference point, Timm and Tucker also have the actual Batman comics from the era, which featured the first appearances of characters like Catwoman and Clayface to draw on for inspiration. Harley Quinn, in particular, looks much different than any of her previous appearances, including her origin in Batman the Animated Series. The new show characterizes her as an Asian American and also separates her from her longtime partner in crime, the Joker. I co-created the character, so I have a lot of love and affection for her, but I thought there might be something interesting about bringing her on the show, just not as Joker's girlfriend, Timm says.
All right.
So how do we do that? A big part was doing a basic flip. The original Dr. Quinzel was a little bit more serious, and then when she became Harley, she got really goofy and weird. So we thought, what if we reverse that? When she's Dr. Quinzel, she's Dr. Quinzel, she's a little bit more whimsical and fun, and then when she's Harley Quinn, she's scary. Instead of abandoning her day job after becoming a jester-themed supervillain, this version of Harley Quinn uses psychiatry as a weapon. Dr. Quinzel is a normal Gotham City psychiatrist. In fact, she gets assigned to treat none other than Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's not Bruce Wayne. I mean, that is Bruce Wayne, but that's not Harley Quinn right there.
No.
Clayface and Catwoman also get makeovers in Caped Crusader, or more accurately, they're back to their original comic book looks. We didn't want to do Batman the Animated Series Catwoman or the version that Ed Brubaker and Darwin Cook did in the early 2000s with the practical leather jumpsuit, which has become her default look in the comics and movies, Timm says. That's great. I love that, but we wanted to do something different. So we thought, well, let's go all the way back to the beginning. That's not it.
Oh,
there it is. I love the original look that she had in the 40s. It's purple. This Selena Kyle is playful and charming, though Batman and viewers underestimate her at their peril. Clayface got a similar retro treatment. Don't expect the shape-shifting mud monster of Batman the Animated Series, or the Harley Quinn Animated Series for that matter. Instead, Caped Crusader draws on the character's original comic book appearance, inspired by classic horror movies.
I like it.
Yeah. So this, I believe that's supposed to be Commissioner Gordon, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't really put that in the story at all, but yeah, that's him. So this show hits Prime on August 1st. It was first announced as an HBO Max series in 2021, and then was saved by Amazon Prime Video after Max eventually passed on the project.
Thank you.
Because they're a bunch of freaking idiots.
Can't believe Prime saved something good.
I mean, Prime's been doing good. I mean, like, a lot of their shows are really good.
I'm hearing noises. I think it's the pedals.
Might be.
Yeah, it's messing with me.
Yeah. Amazon picked it up, which they've been doing a lot of good shows.
Yeah.
And Max passed on it.
Yeah.
Like, David Zaslav's a moron. I mean,
Yeah.
look at this.
Looks amazing.
How are you going to pass on that?
How can you not want Bruce Timm back in your life?
How are you going to pass on that? You know what I mean? I mean, look at this Harley Quinn. Terrifying.
That scares me.
Absolutely terrifying. You know? Look at this.
That's Catwoman.
This really does look like Bruce Timm.
Yeah.
Like just the square jaw.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting that they're deciding to go about it this way.
Yeah. I really like it. Whoa, why is it zoomed in on me so much?
I thought you was talking, sorry.
Eric said Batman, the cashing in on the Wolverine look. And Travis Mitchell says, greetings everyone with the super chat for $4.99.
Hey, thanks Travis. Hello. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thanks guys.
Y'all are the coolest of the cool.
Cool.
Love you guys.
KEWL.
Let us know in the chat what y'all think about this new Amazon Prime Batman animated series from Bruce Timm. Like, of course, we've talked a lot about Batman the animated series in the past. How it's not necessarily my favorite cartoon growing up. Nothing against it at all. Like, I recognize it's amazing.
Yeah.
But, like, growing up, I just was bored with it. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I was much more into, like, Spider-Man than I was Batman. Which, I mean, well, I was going to say it's not like that anymore, but I don't know. I think I still get more excited for a Spider-Man movie than I do a Batman movie. Like, they're both amazing. Don't get me wrong. The Dark Knight is like a perfect film. The Batman is amazing. But, like, Spider-Man Homecoming was fucking awesome, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're both great. I don't want to say one's better than the other. I don't want to say one's better than the other. So anyway, that being said, doing a new Batman animated series, like, I'm intrigued by the idea of it being set in the 40s.
Yeah.
So it'll have its own kind of style. Remember they did it like a short that was set in the 40s?
Yes.
Like he had a gun and like his pouches and stuff.
Yeah, it was weird.
I think Bruce Timm did it, I want to say. Because it was supposed to be more like what Batman was when he first started. I think it was for like the 80th anniversary or something.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because I do remember watching that with you.
Yeah. And like that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to watch it. Like, I'll give it a shot. And, you know, if it's not good, then I won't finish it. But, like, I'll give it a shot. I mean, Bruce still makes good animated stuff.
Yeah.
Except for The Killing Joke, which was, awful.
Jesus.
What the hell was he thinking?
Lord.
Maggie, you're a big Batman fan. What do you think about it?
I'm really excited. The fact that Bruce Timm's still tied to wanting to still animate a Batman show is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I really like the take on this, that it's in the 40s, no advanced technology, like no computers or cell phones or anything. I think it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be, they'll have to be a little bit more imaginative, like with how they fix stuff, how they go about like doing the detective stuff. He can't just plop it into his computer and be like, ah.
No, he's going to have journals.
Yeah, probably. Magnifying glass. Yeah. Probably.
He's going to be sitting there with his dog Ace.
Probably like wait, like Doug?
Yeah.
Like he'll probably have like some of that dust, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And maybe
fingerprinting dust.
Maybe a black light.
Oh.
You know?
Did they have those in the 40s?
I mean, probably. Right? Probably. I mean, blacklight posters were a thing in the like 70s. Because you smoke a lot of reefer and then look at your blacklight posters.
Really?
Know?
That's what you do when you smoke a lot of reefers? Look at blacklight posters?
In the 70s, you did, yeah. There wasn't much else to do, you know? You put on your Pink Floyd record and
you just
fucking...
You go outside.
Hello. Is there anybody in there? Yeah. Why do you think
Bob Dylan?
Why do you think the Silver Surfer comics look the way they do? Everybody was on drugs. Famous last words. I'm on drugs. I dig music.
Travis,
I'm on drugs. Okay.
Travis in chat says the Batman show moved too slow and Spider-Man show moved too quickly.
Oh, well, yeah.
And he says, I like it for the animation style. Hope it makes a good storyline. So it's a maybe for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Eric there. Sorry, my bad.
Right there with you, Eric. Like, it's definitely, I love the way it looks. Well, let me rephrase that. I like the way this looks.
Yeah.
This doesn't get me as excited. Also, Like
it's called a
this,
tease, Matt.
it's too like that gets me excited. The Clayface, like sure.
Oh,
This
do I need to hold a knife more?
no, I'm saying like this looks different,
Yeah,
right? This looks different.
yeah.
This doesn't really look that different. This doesn't really look that different. This doesn't really look that different. This doesn't look different. And like, I mean, her outfit is different, but it like this is very obviously a Bruce Timm DC cartoon.
Yeah, it's
know?
just his animation style. I think is kind of like not exactly like back then in the 40s and stuff, but like you can tell he's trying to hit.
He's going after the Fleischer comics cartoons.
Yeah,
Fleischer Studios. Yeah. Here's what I think could have been cool. All right, if they had taken this and like let's do it in 4x3.
Yeah,
and let's make it black and white ish.
Yeah,
like still have
sepia.
No, like still have pops of color every once in a while, almost like in a much better way than this, but almost like Sin City.
That's what I was thinking. You know? I was like, is he going to talk about Sin City?
Like, I feel like that, like, let's really stylize it. Yeah. I think that could have worked for it.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're going for a noir. Yeah. Like, putting in black and white. I just feel like it's a bigger swing as opposed to this. It kind of just feels a little safe. Yeah. You know? I don't know. I could be wrong. Like I said, I mean, the Harley Quinn and Clayface stuff, I mean, that really is different, so I like both of those. But everything else I'm seeing is just very same.
Travis says, I wonder if they'll make Bruce Wayne a World War II veteran in the show. That'd be an interesting direction.
Probably a World War I veteran if it's in the 40s.
Yeah. Oh man,
because it'd have to be late 40s, right? If he was World War II vet.
45, maybe 44, if I'm thinking correctly.
I mean, it could be. It could be. Now, the only reason I say World War I is, if I'm not mistaken, Spider-Man Noir is more connected to, like, World War I.
Yeah.
I want to say Uncle Ben was a World War I fighter pilot. And, like, that's where Peter gets his mask from. Okay. It's actually, like, pilot goggles.
Yeah.
It's rad as shit, man.
Eric says, does X-Men 97 look different than the X-Men animated show? Okay, sometimes it does, but for the most part, okay. Hi, Angie. Good night, Angie.
Hey, Mom.
Thank you,
love you. Thank you. It does in some ways. Like, it's trying... Okay, here's what it's trying to do.
Okay.
It's trying to look like how X-Men, the animated series, how we remember it looks like. Okay. So, like, as a kid, we remember it being...
a fantastic looking.
You know? And, like, now we look at it and we're like... So this is trying to, like, be what we think it is.
Yeah.
Like, what we remember it being. But I will say... They've kicked ass on this show, man. Yeah. Like whenever they do like action scenes and stuff, it's like you're watching like an anime, but like something like Akira, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just gorgeous, you know, and like the movement and like the layers and the coloring and like they'll drop the frame rate down to like 16 frames a second. But then they'll also speed it up to like 120. And it's, I can't really describe it. It just, it is the most cinematic Marvel thing that they've put on Disney Plus. Okay. Even though they've put like legit Marvel movies and shows on Disney Plus, like, I feel like this is the most cinematic thing. Like, I would love to go to the theaters and watch a movie of this.
Yes.
Of X-Men 97. So good.
Yes.
Speaking of X-Men 97, on Wednesday, just so everybody knows, we're actually preempting Super Nice Playback, and we will be doing a live post-finale show. So everybody can come hang out with us. We'll be breaking down everything that happened over the season. Just nerding out, because I'm sure it's going to be insane.
Yes.
If the rest of the season is any indication... our brains will probably be a little bit blown, so it's gonna be fun. We'll theorize about like the future speculation and stuff. So definitely come hang out with us this Wednesday at 9, and then of course Super Nice Playback will still be here on Thursday. So keep that in mind. That little scheduling update. Maggie, that's not the only updates we have.
What?
Can you talk for a second?
Oh God.
I thought I had
If
this way
everybody's
better.
thinking, man, Maggie's like crawling at turtle pace. Yep. It's hitting me like a ton of bricks, guys. I am sleepy.
Well, Maggie, you know,
Taking a baby to the doctor this morning was no fun feat.
being sleepy is a good thing sometimes.
Shh, you.
But you know what can be better though. You know what, like if you're really just wanting to wind down, you know what can help you like get to sleep better?
This ad read.
An audiobook, or even 2 audiobooks.
What?
Yeah, because 2 free audiobooks, Maggie.
Free?
Yeah, because this episode is brought to you by Audible.
What?
Yeah, we hopefully awesome partnered with Audible to give you, our listeners and viewers, a 30-day free trial of Audible Premium Plus. With your Audible Premium Plus trial, you'll get 1 free audiobook to start, and if you're an Amazon Prime member, you'll get an additional audiobook for free. That's right. With our offer, you can get up to 2 audiobooks for free. Sign up using our link in the description to activate this hopefully awesome deal. Link. After your 30-day free trial, if you decide to keep your Audible Premium Plus subscription, you will continue to get 1 audiobook a month for only
Don't show it on me.
$14.95 a month. You'll also get 30% off the price of any additional audiobook purchase you make, as well as unlimited access to the Audible Plus catalog of Audible originals, podcasts, and more. But Maggie, here's the best part. You can cancel at any time and you'll still get to keep your free books.
What?
Yeah, there's literally nothing to lose. Sign up using our link in the description, get your free audiobooks, and cancel. Your free trial will still count as a referral from us, Hopefully Awesome, even if you cancel. So either way, you'll still be supporting Hopefully Awesome.
I've done that 10 times.
Once again, use our Audible link in the description of this episode to get your 2 free audiobooks today. And now, back to the show. Maggie, it's time for headlines. Yeah!
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Eric said, "Oh snap, Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday. I got tickets to go see the first 3 episodes of Transformers More Than Meets the Eye.
Oh, yeah.
In theaters. It's first time on the big screen."
I saw that was happening, and it's so rad. Like, sorry, I'm trying to pull up our stream so I can keep an eye on comments and stuff, which is why I'm stretching for time. There we go. Yeah, no, I saw that was coming out this week, and it's like, man, that would be awesome. But we're not going to go, obviously. But it would have been cool. Hey, Maggie.
Hey,
New releases this week. Coming out tomorrow on video on demand, we got Godzilla X Kong. Ape strong together. Disney Plus. So this one actually has already come out.
Yes.
But we didn't mention it last week because the whole thing with Collider not updating and stuff. So anyway, there is a new Simpsons short that is on Disney Plus right now. It's called May the 12th Be With You, and it's about Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Crap.
We watched it on Sunday, and it's really good. I don't want to give anything away because
It's hilarious.
Yeah, the cameos in it and stuff, it's really funny. Actually, pretty much all the Simpsons shorts that they put on Disney Plus have been good. Yeah. And they all like cross over with like all the other properties and stuff, and it's fun. It's fun.
It is fun. Sorry.
Like, I mean, obviously it's a cash in on IP, but like the Simpsons know that, so it makes it less annoying. Yeah. You know, like they're like doing it while like looking you in the eyes. Yes. You know, that's weird. That sounded really weird. Let's see here. Queen Rock Montreal hits Disney Plus on Wednesday, 5/15.
I bet that's the one with Adam Lambert.
No, this is from their Montreal show.
Oh, really?
Like 1981, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's apparently a legendary concert.
Oh, okay.
It's two-knot concert, I think.
Apologies, Queen fans.
Hey, you know what, Maggie? Fuck off. I want to ride my bicycle. Coming to Netflix this week.
I need to break free.
Madam Web will be out tomorrow. Everybody, remember, with great responsibility, power will come.
Take care of that responsibility.
Boink. Speaking of coming, Ashley Madison's Sex Lives and Scandal. Coming to Netflix, Maggie. Get your head out, alligator. Ashley Madison, Sex, Lies, and Scandal, the Netflix documentary, hits Wednesday, the 15th.
What's the Sex, Lies, and Scandal? What's the scandal?
Ashley Madison.
Who is that?
That's like that service, like, I think it's like, it's kind of, I don't know a lot. I want to say it's like porn.
Oh, okay.
And like like their users got leaked.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Bridgerton season 3 premieres on Thursday, the 16th. Monster, a movie, comes to Netflix on Thursday, the 16th.
A movie.
Here's the description. After being abducted and taken to a desolate house, a girl sets out to rescue her friend and escape from their malicious kidnapper.
All right.
I was hoping it'd be like a monster movie since it's called Monster, but it sounds like like it's one of those where it's like human is the real monster.
Yeah.
You know? The real monster was inside us all along.
Man is the real monster.
I gotta tweak this a little bit.
In chat, Travis says, currently listening to Corey Feldman's memoir, Choreography.
That's a fantastic
That's
name.
Great. Kudos to Corey Feldman. Nothing helps you sleep with than a narrator who sounds like a rabid cougar with a stoma being thrown into a blender.
Holy fuck.
Eric says, eat my shorts. He said, my bad, I had to. And Eric said, Matt, shh. The less you say about Madison, the better.
Let's see here. Thelma the Unicorn,
Ooh.
a movie, hits Netflix on the 17th. A pony is transformed into a unicorn and rises to global stardom. The 8 show hits Netflix on the 17th,
The
Friday.
Oat Show?
8 individuals trapped in a mysterious 8-story building participate in a tempting but dangerous game show where they earn money as time passes.
Oh, God.
It's a reality
That
show.
sounds like stress.
It's a reality show. They're all stressed. Hitting Prime this week, American Fiction. Finally, we can watch that. Comes out the 14th. That's tomorrow? Yeah. We also get Black Klansman and Muppets from Space.
Yes.
You're very excited for Muppets from Space.
I wanted to do that.
Hasn't that been on Disney Plus since it launched?
It has. I just had to do that. Black Klansman's really good.
It is really good. Apple TV Plus coming out this week. On Friday, you get The Big Cigar, a limited series. A Black Panther leader teams up with a Hollywood producer to elude a nationwide manhunt and escape to Cuba while being pursued by the FBI.
That's a lot.
Yeah, well, that's Apple for you.
That's a lot of layers.
And releasing on physical this week, everybody. Remember, you can use our Amazon affiliate link to get any of these physical movies that we're about to talk about. That is in the description below. So all of these coming out tomorrow. We've got Dune Part 2 hitting 4K, 4K Steelbook, and Blu-ray. We've got the original Dune. Well, not the original, but the Dune Part 1, we'll say. Hitting 4K and 4K Steelbook. We got Dune 2 Film Collection hitting 4K and Blu-ray. No Steelbook there. Let's see here. We also have Killer Clowns from Outer Space on 4K and 4K Steelbook. Maggie, you haven't lived until you've watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space. All right.
Leprechaun?
In space, no one can eat ice cream. I think that's what it is. Something like that.
Oh my God.
No, that's Troll 2.
Troll 2? I thought it was Leprechaun.
No, it's not Leprechaun. I don't even think it's Troll. It's something 2.
Something 2.
Something 2. Let's see here. American Sniper hits 4K and 4K Steelbook. Orphan hits Blu-ray. That's 2009's Orphan. Dracula 2000 hits Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I don't know why this one's just coming out. Gravity hits Blu-ray. Like, I'm pretty sure I already own it on Blu-ray.
I think you do.
Gravity's good. Did you ever watch it, Maggie?
No, we still haven't watched it.
It's good. It's Sandra Bullock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Clooney.
Yeah, he's in it. It's true. The team.
The
team that brought you Ocean's 8. She wasn't in.
No.
Spoiler alert for Ocean's 8. He's not in it. Let's see. Magic Mike hits 4K.
Wow. Yep.
Imaginary.
Hope y'all have big TVs.
Because we're going to put my back in it. Why? Why do you hope they have big TVs? Do you hope the TVs are double XL?
Maybe.
Yeah, that was the name of the second one.
You jealous?
No. Imaginary hits Blu-ray. That's that movie that came out about the bear that Viv wanted to see. The scary imaginary movie.
No, Viv, no.
They're releasing that the same week that If hits theaters. Like,
that's why.
There's no way nobody's gonna get those mixed up, you know?
Oh God.
Come on. Mad Max Fury Road 4K Steelbook comes out this week. And American Society hits Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So there's that. We got some trailers for you, everybody. We've watched some of these, so we'll be able to talk to a few of them. The final trailer for Furiosa has hit. It looks good still.
Yes.
There was some stories going around about Furiosa, about like the filming being horrible.
Oh.
And like Anya Taylor-Joy was like, I'll tell you about it in 20 years. Ask me again in 20 years. Yeah. And like I didn't know, but like Charlize Theron like had a horrible experience shooting Fury Road. Like she didn't trust Tom Hardy. And like she had to have like security around her.
Oh God!
And like she got him to hire like a female producer, but George Miller like banned the female producer from being on set. It was like a whole thing. They were filming in the desert for 6 months. It was insane.
Yeah,
and so
I could see him being a hard ass about stuff.
So like I don't know, but Anya Taylor-Joy wouldn't talk about what happened on the set of this one. So I don't know. Best thing you can do though is go support it.
Yes. Yes.
I mean it's probably fun.
I am gonna have to go like jump or something.
Well, you might as well jump. There was a new trailer for Twisters hitting theaters on July 19th.
We have twins.
And twins. Nailed it. Let's see here. There's a new trailer for Wicked that will be coming out this week. Go on, Maggie. A new trailer for A Quiet Place Day 1, which we actually saw in theaters before Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And it looks good. I mean, I've been sold on that one. That hits June 28th in theaters. The first teaser for Lord of the Rings of Power Season 2 releases tomorrow, the 14th, Tuesday, May 14th. A new trailer for Despicable Me 4 was released, and it introduces the Super Minions. It's awful. Like, it's, I mean, like, it's fine. It's the Minions, but, like, God, these Super Minions, like, it's as bad as it sounds. It's just dumb, but I mean, it's fun. There. That's my review of the trailer. A new teaser for If came out, and it includes SpongeBob SquarePants, Optimus Prime, Paw Patrol, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all trying to be imaginary friends. So it's more just a Paramount thing. You know, it's not really a teaser for the movie. Like, none of them are going to be in the movie. But, like, you know, it's just Paramount being like, hey, we make these things. You would, you want to watch this other movie? So, yeah, just keep that in mind. The first trailer for Handling the Undead came out, which I have in my watch later, but haven't got a chance to watch it yet. That hits May 31st. That 90s Show Season 2 trailer, Part 1 will release on Netflix on June 27th, and Part 2 will release on October 24th. I have not watched That 90s Show, but I've heard mixed things. Like, it's fun, is what I've heard. But I think Seth Green's going to be in this one, so that's kind of cool. New trailer for In a Violent Nature. That's the one where it's a horror film from the perspective of the killer. So new trailer for that. The first trailer for Thelma, a grandma action revenge thriller, hits theaters on June 21st. I'm pretty sure Clark Gregg is in that one. Yeah, I have it for us to watch later. we just haven't got to. Yeah, Coulson. The first teaser for The Bear Season 3 has been released. All episodes will hit Hulu on June 27th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm kind of mad.
Why?
Like, I don't know. I don't think
Don't be mad.
I just don't think all the episodes should release at once.
Don't be that
Like,
person.
no, listen.
Don't
listen.
be that person.
I'm just afraid the bear is gonna be forgotten. All right, that's all. And like, here's the thing: I feel like most of the studios, like, when they do this, they use that as a way to pay people less. Because like, if they released weekly and like owned the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Then like it becomes very apparent how much of a cultural
Yes.
significance it is, right?
Yeah.
But when it's all dropped at once, the conversation can change within like a week or two,
Yeah.
like just to something else, right? Because that's just how
Yeah.
people are.
Yeah.
Nothing against the quality of the bear.
No.
It's just people just move on and talk about other things.
Yeah.
That's just what they do. And like I'm afraid that if they do that, that just means they're going to give the bear less clout than it deserves.
Yeah.
You know, that's my like. Think about it. We've been hearing nonstop about Shogun.
Yeah.
And that was 10 weeks that it was
Yes.
releasing, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't care about it from, like, a standpoint of fan theories and shit. Like, I just want to make sure everybody gets the money that they deserve,
Yeah.
you know? That's where
Yeah.
I'm coming from. Like, I like the idea of, like a grouping drop. So, like, Netflix, kind of like what Netflix does
Yes.
here. Like, where it's like, here's 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And then wait 4 weeks. And then here's another 4 episodes.
Yeah.
I can get behind that, but at the same time, just weekly drops are fun also.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really just depends. If it's a bad show, put it all out at once.
Yeah.
Because I'll watch much more of it if I can just go to the next episode and kind of forget how bad it was. Right? Like if Hero Season 2 had dropped all at once, I would have watched it and thought better of it. Okay. But like watching it week to week and it's like, oh no, it's just another episode. It's just another one. Oh, cool. Sailor's in Mexico now. That's cool. Like that's what it was. It wasn't good. Here in season 2, just God, it's almost like the last 4 episodes of Better Call Saul. It's just how do you drop the fucking ball that bad?
Screw.
A new look at Chris Stuckman's horror movie Shelby Oaks, executive produced by Mike Flanagan. The film follows a woman who searches for her sister, who became a paranormal investigator on YouTube after realizing the imaginary demon from their childhood may be real. I'm sold. 150%. I was sold at Flanagan.
Paranormal Activity.
I sold at Flanagan. You know, that's all I need.
Oh, yep. Flanagan.
Mike Flanagan.
Mike Flanagan.
Do you know who Mike Flanagan is?
Brannigan.
Oh boy, we're gonna keep going quicker.
Nevermore.
New Rotten Tomatoes scores. We got the new Doctor Who has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Woo-hoo!
But get this, a 38% audience score.
Go away.
Which I would assume is review bombing because people aren't happy about the fact that the Doctor is not the way he's been in prior interpretations. And people can't get behind the fact that the Doctor's always been progressive. Yeah. Like, always been progressive.
Yes.
And, like, they're kind of stupid for not realizing that. You know what I mean? But that's... Okay, I'm going to unmute my mic now. Okay. But yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So weird.
Let's see here. Richard Linklater's Hitman is certified fresh at 96%. Described as one of the best comedies of 2024, starring Glenn Powell in a true story about a professor who finds talent at being a fake hitman. Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Colin Powell's brother.
Colin Powell's brother, yeah.
He was there.
He was there.
When
the Twisters touched.
Twins!
The twins.
New dates for you. 28 years later will release on June 20th, 2025. Cillian Murphy will officially executive produce the movie, but no word yet on if he will star in the film.
Do it.
Maggie, are you down for a new 28 years later film? Did you ever watch 28 Days Later? Did you ever watch that?
I thought we watched it together.
No. We watched Dawn of the Dead.
I guess.
Chernobyl.
Man, we binged that all in one day.
Yeah, we did. That was a great show. That was a great show.
Huh. I guess not. I thought
it's good. It's good.
Okay.
We'll watch it. I've never watched the sequel, 28 Weeks Later. I never watched that one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm excited to see this one because it's like the original people coming back for it. Like I think the director and writer are the originals.
Yeah.
So anyway, it'll be cool. Via BBC, a Christopher Lee documentary is in the works. The doc will explore his life before acting, including his time in the Special Forces in World War II and how he tracked down Nazi war criminals after the war. Christopher Lee. Do you know who Christopher Lee is?
Is that
Count
Dooku. Also Willy Wonka's dad. So.
And he was in the Lord of the Rings.
Yep, he was.
He was one of those guys. Via... Are you with me, Maggie?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Via discussing film, A24's Friday the 13th series. So we have a few sad updates about this series.
Sad.
Yeah. Hannibal creator Brian Fuller confirms that he is no longer working on A24's Friday the 13th prequel series. For reasons beyond our control, A24 has elected to go a different way with the material. So they're scrapping everything they've already worked on and starting from scratch.
Eric, is that true? Christopher Lee was in Gremlins 2? I don't recall this fact.
Yeah, who was he in Gremlins 2? Because we did watch that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like remember.
Yeah.
With my freaking half-asleep brain.
It's not hitting me. Kevin Williamson, who wrote Scream, also reveals that he had developed an episode for Brian Fuller's scrapped Friday the 13th prequel series. He describes it as bloody, horrific, and a hour-long chase episode. But of course, that's been scrapped as well. So
Scrap.
it's called Crystal Lake. Camp Crystal Lake, I think, is the name of the prequel. No, it's A24 doing a Friday the 13th prequel series, Maggie. No, fuck off. Fuck off.
No,
it's good. I mean, it would have been better before. Maggie, here's some news you're gonna like. Via the Insider, Sigourney Weaver is reportedly in talks to star in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Do it. Sigourney Weaver, do it.
Should she be Ripley?
No.
And like she has to
be
stop.
A Mandalorian.
She has to stop Grogu.
She needs to be a Mandalorian.
It's like an alien crossover. Like Grogu crawls in somebody's body.
Mandalore.
And like
Mandalore.
Via discussing film, Frank Grillo. He played Crossbones in Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. Will star as Rick Flag Sr. in Peacemaker Season 2. He'll also appear as the character in the animated series Creature Commandos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Peacemaker. What a joke. So his dad. That's who Frank Grillo.
Frank Grillo, will he say that about Peacemaker?
I hope so. That'd be great.
What a joke.
Bring him here. What are you doing?
I'm so tired.
Hollywood Reporter, Dave, I lost the first
Batista.
letter. Callahan is set to write the next Godzilla x Kong movie. His previous work includes Across the Spider-Verse, Shang-Chi, Mortal Kombat, and Godzilla 2014. It's pretty exciting, Maggie.
It is. I'm very excited. Sorry, my hair's like
my
scalp's itching.
Via discussing film, Hideo Kojima gives his praise to Furiosa. This movie, quote, this movie, which easily surpasses Mad and even Fury, is at its masterpiece. George Miller is my God, and the saga that he tells is my Bible.
Wow.
Hideo Kojima.
High praise from Kojima.
That's high praise.
That's high praise.
Via the Hollywood Reporter, Ralph Ensign has been cast as Galactus in Fantastic Four. The actor known for genre work as The Witch in Game of Thrones. I don't know him.
I don't know. I feel like,
but Galactus is going to be in the movie.
I feel like I looked him up the last time he was mentioned.
And via Deadline, John Malkovich has been cast in an unknown role. I think John Malkovich might play himself.
Yeah.
But from being John Malkovich, where all he sees is himself as everyone.
Oh, God.
And the only word they say is Malkovich. Malkovich? Have you ever seen Being John Malkovich?
No.
It's awful. Like, it's not good at all. Do you even know what the premise is of Being John Malkovich?
No.
Okay, Maggie. Imagine I think it's like an office.
Mm.
Okay, and like one of the floors is like half a size. I think I'm remembering this right. I might be confusing a few things, but like imagine if like the ceiling was only like 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, and inside of that there's a door that's even smaller, and if you go through that door, you are John Malkovich. Okay, like you look through his eyes. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you don't do anything. Like, you're not in control. You just see as John Malkovich sees.
Stars.
Okay. No, I mean, like, he eats breakfast and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then after so long, you get spit out on the New Jersey Turnpike. All right. Now, John Malkovich finds out about it. In the movie, the actor John Malkovich finds out about this door and then enters it. And he becomes John Malkovich, right? He already is.
Yeah. But
then he sees everyone as John Malkovich. There's like a baby and it's John Malkovich's face on it. And everyone only says Malkovich. That's the only word anyone says. It's stupid. It's terrible. It is a terrible movie.
That sounds pretty rough.
And I'll be honest with you, that was the only way I knew who John Malkovich was for like the first 40 years of my life. And
You're not 40.
Exactly. I still don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Well, that's something you need to take therapy for.
Who do you think John Malkovich is going to play in the Fantastic Four movie?
Well, I mean, they already got Galactus, right?
And a Silver Surfer.
And a Silver Surfer. He's Doom.
You think John Malkovich would be Dr. Doom?
He'd be Doom.
You know, John Malkovich was going to be the Vulture in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Which would have stole people's youth.
Okay.
Like, it's like the animated Vulture.
Yeah.
More than like the one we got, the construction worker.
That
whatever.
steals stuff.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
So do you think he's going to be the Vulture in this? I gotta blow my nose, Maggie. Do you want to catch us up on chat?
Yes, I will. I think I have to go back a bit. Let's see. Oh, all right. Travis said, when great lumps form in your responsibilities, take powerful action, Madam Webb. He also says, I was told I hadn't lived until I seen Hocus Pocus. I saw it, and I'm okay with staying dead. Eric said, Orphan on Blu-ray. I think I own that. Must be an upgrade version. Travis says, if your TV is too big, people may confuse the mouth of Dune Worm with Matthew McConaughey's Duncan out a hole. And Travis said, that 90s show is okay, I think. There's some weirdness with the teenagers actually being played by teenagers instead of adults, so some of the humor is very awkward. And he also says, I'm not sure how to feel with the massive gaps between each episode batches with the new Cobra Kai season.
Yeah. The only thing that will work for me with that is I want the episode batches to be almost like a mini series.
Yeah.
Like there can be an overall arc over all the episodes. That's fine. But like I feel like, if they're doing like 4 episode chunks, I feel like if they do like one solid through line through those 4, I feel like that'll make it a lot better. Yeah, it's almost like 3 mini seasons, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's see here. Travis also says, really excited for Chris's film. Followed this channel for years, and I put an ungodly amount of money into the movie.
What is it?
Chris's film. I don't know. He doesn't really give any more specifics other than that.
Let us know, Travis Mitchell, what movie you're talking about.
Matt whispering in the mic sounded like the killer in that Chris Rock Saw movie.
Ooh. I wanted to watch that one. I still haven't watched that one.
Eric said, Matt watched 28 minutes and I'm out. Maggie. And he was Christopher Lee was in Gremlins too. I'm so sorry, guys. The Dr. Scientist dude, the boss of the twins. He's way young in it.
Yeah.
Look at it and pay attention to when they take Gizmo to the buildings lab. And Ralph Ineson as Galactus sounds awesome. I knew him as the Todd Packer equivalent in the UK office.
Oh, cool.
Okay. And
cool. I never watched that.
Travis also says, always thought that the Yoda puppet in Phantom Menace always looked like John Malkovich.
Oh my God, it does. You just blew my mind. Like, it legit does.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm so glad they replaced the puppet in like the updated version.
Yes.
Because that puppet was awful. Like, I love classic Puppet Yoda from like Empire. But
Yes.
like episode 1 Puppet Yoda looks like a turd. You know, it looks like if John Malkovich and a turd had a baby.
God.
Yeah, well.
Finally got that closed. Jesus.
Via Empire Magazine, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on if they will return to the MCU as Deadpool and Wolverine. Quote, I'm very nervous talking to you, says Ryan Reynolds. Quote, I've never been so scared of what's coming out of my mouth. Zip. That's from Hugh Jackman. I added the zip.
Good job, Matt. Good job. You could retire from comedy.
Via discussing film The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum is now being written. Andy Serkis will return as Gollum and also direct the film. Peter Jackson is set to produce, and it will be in theaters in 2026.
Woo!
That's right, from the filmmaker that brought you Venom 2,
Yeah.
Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis. The Hunt for
How you
Gollum.
did that.
The Hunt for Gollum. No, it's like The Hunt for Red October, but it's The Hunt for Gollum. My precious. No. Smeagol, no. That's kind of close.
That's close.
Like, for somebody that's never really
Yeah.
gave a shit about those movies, it's surprising that I can get
Yeah.
that close.
Yeah.
You know. Via discussing film, Disney, Maggie, you're gonna like this. Disney and Warner Brothers will team up to start a new streaming bundle that includes Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max, arriving this summer in the U.S.
Who do they think they are?
Warner Brothers.
I don't want another brother.
I
don't
hate
want another
it.
one.
I hate it. I'll be honest, I
I
hate
don't
it.
want that. I don't want it. No.
Like, why bother? I mean, they're just
Shut
gonna
up.
break up.
Yeah.
You know?
Just don't tell them.
Like,
I'm sorry.
You remember when Hulu had like, it was like part owned by like Fox and NBC and ABC, and
Yeah.
like NBC was like, peace out. That's what's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the same thing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like Disney's gonna buy, HBO Max.
No.
I wish they would.
That'd be amazing.
I wish Disney would buy Warner Brothers. Get David Zaslav's
Yes.
fucking hands off of it. Release Coyote versus Acme on Disney Plus, you know, or Hulu. I don't care. Just get it out there. Fucking bastards. Via Empire Magazine, Amy Poehler says there should be Inside Out sequels that focus on Riley's life as a young adult, a young mother, and I think as a middle-aged person. Would you watch 4 more Inside Out movies about Riley as she, goes through sadness throughout the rest of her life?
Being depressed about not being able to afford college. Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Via discussing film, Bob Iger announces that Marvel Studios will reduce their output to 2 to 3 movies per year and 2 TV shows per year. Good idea, bad idea?
I say good idea.
I think I'd agree. Yeah.
We need a little bit of,
We need some, what I like to refer to as quality control. Get
Yes.
Creed Bratton on the job.
Gotcha.
He's the person for
Okay.
quality control.
Gotcha.
Quality something.
Quality.
Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Do you know who
Quality time.
Do you know who Creed Bratton is?
Creed Bratton.
From The Office?
Oh, that Creed. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Maggie, Bob Iger says Disney will balance sequels with originals, specifically in animation. We're now swinging back a bit to lean on sequels, given the competition and the overall movie marketplace. You excited
Yeah.
for more for more movie sequels to Disney animated movies?
Yeah.
Does Toy Story 5 sound good to you?
Nope, not that one.
Does Frozen 3 and 4 sound good to you?
Depends on how they handle everything.
Does Bugs Life
Baby
7 sound good to you?
No, don't do that. No.
The Incredibles 3.
The Incredibles 3. Thanks,
Cars
Ryan.
4.
Oh, thanks, everybody. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know either. I'm like, I have to go stand up.
And finally, via Nintendo, Nintendo will reveal their next console within this fiscal year. That's right. We are getting the Nintendo Switch 2 asterisk. Obviously, no idea if that's going to be the name. Who knows? I don't know. I've looked at a lot of reports and stuff. I think it would make sense, but when has Nintendo ever done anything that makes sense? You know, the only time they've ever done like these naming conventions that like actually rely on the previous console is like their handhelds, which technically the Switch is a handheld. So like there's a Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, then the DS, and then the 3DS, and then we had the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, right? And then the Wii, and then the Wii U, as far as names go. But then, you know, and then it's like N64, GameCube, you know. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be called Switch 2 or not. I do know I'll be getting one. Let me know in the chat and in the comments if you plan on getting a Nintendo Wii Switch, Nintendo Switch successor, and what you'd like in it. I hope it's 4K. Just so it looks better. Like I don't need it to be like super like detailed 4K, like graphically. I just don't want it to look blurry on my TV. Like that's the thing. It's like when it upscales it from 1080 to 4K, it just doesn't look good. So I just want it to be 4K native. And I mean, if that's through like, you know, the NVIDIA AI updater thing that they have, like that, I don't care. That's fun. I don't know what else I want. That's pretty much it. Just more good games. I love Nintendo, so you know, anything they can do, I'll be there for. Put DS games on it. I don't know how that would work, but you could do that. Maggie, are you back? Because it's time for the final story.
Oh my god.
All right, you ready?
Oh shit.
Here we go. All right, everybody. The time has come for our review of the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This will be a spoiler-free review, but when we decide to go into spoilers, you will hear this noise. Nope. And this will pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
But, like I said, we're in spoiler-free for right now, so we'll be doing spoiler-free. So, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes released this weekend. Maggie.
Yeah.
As a longtime Kingdom of as a longtime Planet of the Apes fan.
Yes.
That I am.
Yes.
I was very excited to go watch this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up loving the Planet of the Apes franchise. Okay. Now, I didn't really watch all of the movies.
Yeah.
Like, they were fun. I loved the original. But, like, my dad pretty much told me, like, hey.
After that, don't.
Yeah, like, two's fine, but, like, you don't need to watch the rest of them. And then I also watched some of the episodes. I believe they would play them on, like, the old Disney Channel. So I watched some of that. My favorite thing of Planet of the Apes that released when I was a kid was they did a documentary called Behind the Planet of the Apes. Yeah. I just love that naming convention because like that's what they were all called, like something of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
So like just hearing like the whole story of how it all came about and stuff. I love that. And just, you know, I've always like that kind of cemented the idea of like a twist ending, you know? And like
What's a twist?
Yeah. And like I've loved that kind of stuff ever since. I feel like a lot of that is due to the Planet of the Apes. Yeah. Now, as the years have gone by, we got the Mark Wahlberg movie, which was just awful.
I've never watched
keep
it.
in mind, it's a Tim Burton movie. So that tells you everything you need to know.
For
Paul
you to
Giamatti.
understand Matt, that tells you everything.
Paul Giamatti is an orangutan.
Rhino?
He's an orangutan. And what's her name? Helen Bonham Carter. What's her name?
Yeah.
She's like a hot monkey.
I think that's probably
weird.
around the time that her and Tim Burton were still married.
Like, I've never found her attractive, except for when she looked like a monkey. And I don't know what that says about me as a person, okay?
Did you find Bugs Bunny attractive when he dressed up like a woman?
I found James attractive when he had boobs. All right, listen. All that aside, Rise of the Planet of the Apes comes out, all right?
Yeah.
And James Franco aside, I was shocked at how much I enjoyed that movie. Like, I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
But, like, I didn't expect them to really, like, give a shit.
Yeah.
And, like, the amount of love towards the original series that they put in it, like the references to the Icarus, I mean, the fact that, Caesar's first words are no.
Yeah.
And just all of it. Like, I loved all of it. I thought Rise was great. And I was like, man, this is so good. I can't wait to see what they do next. Like, I was hoping the next one would just be not Kingdom. The next one would just be Planet of the Apes, right?
Yeah.
Like, just redo Planet of the Apes. But instead, they did Dawn and, like, took what was a good movie and turned it into a fucking masterpiece. Like,
yeah. I
holy
was afraid what
fuck.
you was going to say there.
Like, Matt Reeves just banging banger after banger, all right? Cloverfield, Let Me In, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes, The Batman, Maggie. He's amazing, all right? Matt Reeves is amazing. And let's not forget Michael Giacchino as the scorist. I mean, what more do you need,
Composer.
Yeah. And so then, that movie ends. Again, I'm like, finally. Okay, cool. We've got it going.
Yeah.
Humans and apes are at odds with each other. Now we can get Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. No.
And they release War of the Planet of the Apes. And I'm like, God damn it. Can we just get Planet of the Apes? But I watched War. Also fantastic.
Mhm.
I didn't like it as much as I like Dawn, just because I think Dawn is perfect.
Yes.
But War is also amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it is high praise for War.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's high praise.
it's high praise. But I it was maybe a little too dire for me.
Yeah.
Dire. Just like all the apes being like in captivity, and fucking carnage is just terrible in it. Woody Harrelson. Do you think that's why he was cast in the Andy Serkis Venom movie, because they worked together on?
I guarantee it. That's why.
Even though
I
he was cast before at the end
Woody
of Venom.
Harrelson came up to him one day. He's like, "Hey, Andy Serkis, can I be in your next movie? Whatever it is, I'll be in it."
I'm gonna go ahead and give a correction before the nerds get down. Is that he was actually in the end of Venom before Andy Serkis had been cast. So just throw that out there. Cast, hired to be the director. So anyway, we end War for the Planet of the Apes, right?
Yes.
Humans can't talk. They're turning into Neanderthals, right?
Yeah.
Caesar dead,
Yeah.
right? It is now a planet of apes.
Oh man.
So now it's time. Finally, we're gonna get Planet of the Apes. Just straight up Planet of the Apes. And I'm like, man, finally, Planet of the Apes. We're gonna get Taylor. We're gonna get the Icarus crashing. We're gonna get it all.
Nope. Nothing.
And what do?
Nothing.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yet again, I am thwarted. And I just want Planet of the Apes.
You just want Planet.
Like, and I was like, oh, Caesar's dead. This would be a perfect time.
Yes.
To go ahead and transition into Planet of the Apes and just start remaking them, But no, they decide not to.
Yeah.
Instead, we get Kingdom, and that is what we watched.
Yes.
And I'm happy to say that I liked it.
I did too.
I personally feel like it's not as good as any of the 3 Caesar movies. But that's only because the Caesar movies are phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
The Caesar trilogy, just fantastic top to bottom, right? We rewatched them last week, and like still just as good as I remembered.
Yes.
I feel like Dawn was even better than I remembered.
Yeah.
But especially like now with like, you know, I'm talking about like the simian flu and stuff. Like now I feel like it's even better than it was when it came out.
Yeah.
Just more true. But yeah, Kingdom just it does like, okay, we're spoiler free, so I'm not gonna give anything away.
Yeah.
But like it should be known that it takes place it says generations. I've heard 300 years, but it says generations.
Yeah.
Like generations later, right? And like we pick up with this new character. I don't remember his name. Do you remember his name?
Noah.
We pick up with this new character, Noah, and he's in like a tribe. They call them eagles, but I don't think they were eagles.
They're falcons of some type, or hawks.
The falconer. You built it. But yeah, so they like use hawks or falcons to like help them do stuff.
Yeah.
And like I'll be honest with you. From the start, I got some like Avatar vibes. And that's not bad.
No. That's
not bad. But like it just felt very much like they're like indigenous, you know?
Yeah.
And like very tribal. Still growing as a species, you know, like like we're still a ways off from, you know, what we see in the original Planet of the Apes of them like having buildings and like doctors and, you know, psychiatrists and stuff, right? Dr. Zaius, exactly. Like we're still way off from that.
Yeah.
You know. And I just Noah just didn't really connect with me the way Caesar did.
No.
Like Caesar, I mean, he's just a perfect character.
Well, I mean, we got to see Caesar's mom and then him as a baby.
Yeah.
James Franco finding him and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they established that connection with the audience right away, and we did not.
I feel about the same about Noah the way I feel about Jake Sully.
Okay.
Like, not a bad character.
No.
But I mean, like, I don't care. Like, no, I mean, like, he's a fine character to take us from set piece to set piece. But like, I don't care about Jake Sully.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
You know? Like, sure, while I'm watching, I don't want him to lose.
No.
But like, I don't care about it. You know? Like, I don't care about Jake Sully. Like, he's fine.
Yeah. He's
you know
okay.
what I mean? Like, he's not Caesar. You know? He's not Sigourney Weaver. All right?
No,
Like, I much more care about them. And, you know, as the movie progresses, you know, Noah has to go on his own little journey. And like the first half of the movie, I'm in, right? Like we're kind of seeing how society has progressed or digressed even further over, you know, assumedly hundreds of years.
Yeah.
At the very least several generations. And, you know, how the world has changed and, like, you know, but we could still see the remnants of the old world and stuff. And, like, you know, he meets new characters and, like, they have to partner up and stuff. And you know, like, you know, it's your typical journey film, you know?
Okay.
Like, you know, like any classic hero's journey.
Yeah.
Right? And then, like, the back half, like, the last third of the film just kind of stops and like they just focus on one place.
Yeah.
And like it becomes solely about this one place.
Yeah.
And like the place to me, the kingdom is kind of boring. Like it's not as Maggie fell asleep.
Sorry. I'm
it's
so
not,
sorry.
It's, okay. It's not as interesting as like the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And like the main antagonist is not that interesting either.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we just end up with like a character that I don't really care about. Trying to thwart a character that's boring at a place that I don't care about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like that's pretty much the last arc of the film. And it's not, again, the movie's not bad. I'm being very harsh on it right now.
Yeah.
But like, it's not a bad movie. I'm not really.
I'm not crazy about it either.
Yeah.
I feel like me and you share the same feelings about it. One of my coworkers messaged me Saturday and said, "Have you watched it yet? And is it worth going to the theaters and watching it?" And like, I sat and contemplated for the longest time what to tell her, because she didn't want to know about anything that happened, but she just wanted to know, is it good enough? Should I go to the theaters and watch this? Which I asked him, I was like, how would you respond to this? And he's like, well, I mean, yeah, it's worth it. It's a pretty great looking movie.
Yeah. Like, I think if you've enjoyed the Planet of the Apes movies so far, I think it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are way higher on it than me. So I'm willing to accept that it's just me.
Yeah. I know it's me because, like you said, you have that connection with Caesar.
Yeah. It just feels more like an Avatar movie than a Planet of the Apes movie, if that makes sense. Like, it feels more like Way of Water.
Yeah.
Just like how you're like in with this group of people that you don't really know, and like it's more about just discovering what that's like now. But I feel like it's just a little more boring than that, because at least Avatar is like a different planet. So like there's stuff you've never seen before. And this is just like, I mean, you know, like we've seen The Last of Us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even recently we saw Fallout.
God.
And so like this just kind of it doesn't do enough different, short of, you know, the apes running the world or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't do enough different to really differentiate itself from that. I mean, especially The Last of Us. I feel like just like visually it's like the same, you know. It's like overgrown buildings.
Yes.
And that's The Last of Us, you know. I will say, all that being said, the last like 5 to 10 minutes of the movie like does make me very interested to see where this franchise goes from here. I don't know, like obviously I'm not going to get into spoilers, but I definitely think what it sets up is much more interesting than what we get in this movie. And I'm excited to see what they do with that. Mm-hmm. And I will say the director of this will be doing the Legend of Zelda movie that they're making. Yeah. And that is very exciting because at the end of the day, whether or not I give a shit about the characters that's in this, visually it's great.
Yeah, visually it's beautiful.
And like everything looks just as good as it did in War and Dawn. Like, you know, the mocap looks great. The way that they interact with like the setting, the you know, all that stuff, like everything feels real. It doesn't feel like it's all just CG. Like it feels like there was actual people existing there.
There's actual apes existing there.
Yeah, and so it definitely gives me hope for that. Last thing I'll say before spoilers is that I went into this movie expecting, and this is probably one of the reasons why I'm a little bit lower on it. I went in expecting it to tie a little bit more into Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Like there's a character we see in the trailer, and her clothes are very different from the other people we see. Mm-hmm. And like, so I was, you know, kind of theorizing, oh, what if she's from the Icarus, right? Yeah. Like what if like we're starting to kind of build that back up. Not saying that she's Taylor. She could have been. That would have been fine with me. But like, you know, what if we're starting to tie into that and like they're just not going to call it Planet of the Apes. But you know, it is basically the story of Planet of the Apes. No, that's not it at all. No ties back. I mean, there's possibly a chance, but nothing set in stone as a tie back to the Icarus storyline that was set up in Rise, that has yet to be paid off, even though it's more of an Easter egg than a storyline. So just keep that in mind if you're expecting it to be like, oh my God, they just set up Planet of the Apes. It's not that. Like, it's still very much its own thing, just like Dawn and War have been. Yeah. And that's not bad. That's just letting you know. I forgot to mention, we got
our AMC popcorn bucket.
Do you want to show it off?
Yes. Hopefully it will help me stay awake. I apologize, guys. But this is the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes bucket from AMC Theaters. Here's one side of it. Shows Noah with his horse and his bird. And there's the other side. And it says apes together strong.
I do like the top of
yes.
the bucket.
The lid is pretty red. And, of course, yeah, you can pop it off. There you go. Bam.
Yeah.
Huh.
Classic popcorn bucket.
Huh. It's just... No, it says hand wash only. Why would you put the dishwasher symbol there? Anyways, another cool thing. Matt figured it out. I don't know if you figured it out or the person at the...
I figured it out.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's fine.
There's a secret compartment. And it had the keychain still in my purse.
Oh, yeah.
There's a keychain that came with the symbol. So it was pretty cool.
In the movie, an orangutan has like a medallion around his neck, and it's that medallion but as a keychain.
Yeah.
But it's the Caesar symbol.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a decent bucket.
Buenos noches, Eric.
Bye, Eric. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Have a good one. Anything else you'd like to say before we get into spoilers? Would you recommend people watch this?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like you could go into this maybe without knowing not a whole lot.
I feel like if the Caesar movies didn't really, like, if you didn't really care to watch those, I would not start with this one.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could make it through it and like
be bored out of your mind.
I mean, I just feel like if this doesn't do anything that I think if you were not interested in the Caesar stuff,
yeah, I
don't feel like this does enough to warrant like it's not like it's the same. Like it's a new story, but like if you don't like any of the Lord of the Rings movies, you're probably not gonna like The Hobbit Part 2.
No.
So I mean, you know what I mean?
You won't like either one of the Hobbits.
Yeah. So like that's what I would say as far as that. Now, if you like the Caesar movies, I would say check it out. If you thought they were fun, then yeah, you could probably wait for digital for this. I mean, I'm sure it'll be on Hulu and Disney Plus at some point. Excuse me. But like if you love the Caesar movies, I mean, I would definitely recommend going to watch it because it's a great experience in the theaters.
No,
if you really like, that being said, if you really liked Avatar: Way of Water, I would say you'd probably like this. And there's no water stuff. No. It's just a similar vibe.
Yes.
But it's apes. All right, Maggie. Anything else you'd like to say before we get into spoilers?
No.
Here we go. All right. So now that we're in spoilers, this is our last chance to get out of here. Can't believe
I'm running away.
Noah was dead the whole time.
I can't believe the apes are dead the whole time.
So, okay. The girl, the main actress, main actor, she's not Nova. She's May.
Yeah.
Even though they call her Nova.
Yeah, because they call them all Nova.
Yeah, because Nova in war.
Yeah.
Which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
That's fine. And then it turns out she's an asshole.
Yeah.
I guess. Like, I mean, she like, I wouldn't think she's an asshole except for at the end when she's holding a gun and she's like, she's willing to kill Noah if she has to.
Yeah.
Like, she's got it behind her back. Like, to me, that's like, oh, no, she's an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, yeah, she's just wanting to save humanity. And like, I get that.
Yeah.
But like,
come on.
I mean, the apes have kind of earned the earth at this point,
Yeah.
Like, we're definitely on the side of the apes in these movies.
Yeah.
The bunker, it was fun. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Again, we just watched Fallout, so I feel like that kind of
weirded you out.
Well, no, I feel like Fallout kind of makes it not. You're so out. You're fine. I feel like Fallout definitely like sets a standard for like that type of thing, like a bunker after society falls. And like in this, it just kind of felt like an empty mall.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Kirby level from Forgotten Land.
Ooh,
that's almost what
level.
It was, right? Yeah. And like, then it's like, oh, we just flood it. And then the Hawks kill the king. And it's like, so what? I don't know, just the payoff, just in comparison to the Caesar movies, are just not there.
It wasn't satisfying.
Yeah. I mean, it just wasn't it just wasn't really anything.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't really care about the kingdom. And like, that all kind of felt like just a rehash of war.
Yeah.
Where he just had to save his people again.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's Noah saving his tribe as opposed to Caesar saving his tribe.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. The only thing that intrigues me is how she like gets the hard drive or whatever to activate the satellites.
Yeah.
Like, where that goes. Like, that intrigues me.
Yes.
Like, I'm very curious to see that stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I just didn't give a shit about Noah. And I didn't care about anybody in his tribe.
Mm-hmm.
None of them were interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
They reminded me of like the Avatar kids. You know?
Yeah.
Maggie's
Sorry.
out.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But like, you know, the kids in Avatar 2,
yeah.
like, I can't tell you any of them.
Nope, I can't either.
And that's what Noah and his friends remind me of. It's like, I literally have no idea what any of their names are.
Yeah.
Spider. I remember Spider
Spider.
from Avatar. That's it. That's the only one I remember.
Spider!
And Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
But I don't know her name. I just know that she played a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like a Jesus birth or something from her dead Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird.
It was
I
weird.
liked it, but it was weird.
I was there that day.
Any other spoilers that you can think of about this movie? I thought it was
I'm trying to run through my mind.
I think it's kind of weak, the whole, there's a bunch of people living in a quarantine.
Yeah, I felt like I was just like, oh, wow.
And like, to me, has it been generations? Because like, they don't look like they've been like, this doesn't, like, they don't appear to be like 300 years after the fall of humanity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. To me, they seem about as far along as like the people in War for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And I guess you could make the argument that perhaps, you know, society kind of stopped growing at that point. So maybe it makes sense that technology didn't really advance after War for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like 300 years passed.
No, it doesn't.
Like, for the humans anyway, you know? And like, I don't know. I don't know. I definitely want to see what happens next.
Yeah.
But it was not my favorite.
It wasn't mine either.
It's definitely my fourth on the list.
Mm.
Probably go Dawn, War, Rise, Noah.
Yeah.
All right, Maggie.
I am so sorry.
Nah, you're fine. We're done. Let's get out of here.
I promise, guys. I don't do it on purpose.
We know, Maggie. It's all good. You're tired. You're exhausted. All right. So now it is time to add Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes to the summer 2024 ranking. Currently, the ranking at number 1, The Fog Eye. At number 2, Unfrosted. Where do you want to put Kingdom?
Apes. Number 2.
Number 2, I
because
totally
they
agree.
like to throw number 2.
Poop.
I
Totally agree. So, number 1, The Fog Eye. Number 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Number 3, Unfrosted.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds excellent.
Next week, we got If. So, we'll be back again 1 week from tonight with our review of the film If, as well as the news of the week from now to then. We'll be back again tomorrow night with Going Back to Smallville, episode 7 of season 5. That is Splinter, the Silver Kryptonite episode. We'll also be back on Wednesday at 9 with our X-Men season 1 post show. Everybody come hang out with us. Be sure and watch the season finale first, though, because it will be all spoilers from the get-go.
Yep.
And then on Thursday, we'll be doing Super Nice Playback live at 9. We'll be watching another one of our VHS tapes. Remember, if you'd like to get the archive of the VHS tape or get your name in every episode like these fun folks, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here as a member on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get access to the archives, name in every episode, get your sweet emojis, custom emojis that we got, some emotes. Pretty
Got
great.
Emote.
Oh, boy. Yeah, remember you can use our Audible link in the description to get your stuff. Remember, even if you don't pay, even if you cancel it, still gives us credit. So definitely, if you would like, we would greatly appreciate that. But that's going to wrap it up for us this week, everyone. We thank you all for hanging out with us. We hope you all have a great rest of your night. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye. Say goodnight.
Good night,
Maggie.
Good night, Maggie. Thanks for all the happy Mother's Day wishes, guys. Thank you.
You're the best.